Yo, what's good, man? It's your boy, man, Moody Montana. Another episode. And here we go with this Smoke and Think with Montana, man. Moody Montana. Listen up, man. I done seen a lot of shit on YouTube. Like I'm might as well say I'm a YouTuber. I play YouTube a lot. I seen a lot of shit on YouTube. I seen a lot of people post the same content. These videos right here I never seen before. Not one of them. You feel me? And I just looked over like probably like a half hour of this. I said, "Oh, let me share this with my viewers." You feel me? And one of my viewers, you know what I mean, she telling me to look at it. You know what I mean? She's pointing me into the direction of some things. You know what I mean? And this is crazy right here. You know what I mean? Check this out. With some ghost videos, crazy shit. You feel me? Entertainment, but it's crazy. You feel me? Like, sorry for the people that gotta go through this, but wow, that's fucked up. You feel me? And protect your peace. Keep that evil shit away from you. Keep evil energy away from you. You feel me? And just make sure you living life on the right path, man. You know what I mean? But other than that, man, let's get into this, man. Sheesh, let's get into this, man.
Shows something similar. Tim is a security guard who works the night shift in some kind of strange private excavation site. He says strange things always happen at the place, and he is the only guard left who is willing to work the night shift. So he begins to document his nightly rounds in the facility, capturing strange and unexplainable events with each day. And on one particular night, when he is walking through the place, something truly horrifying happens.
What's up, rap boy?
Unfortunately, I had to mute the
What
audio
the
due
fuck
to
is that?
copyright reasons. But as you can see, Tim is violently dragged and lifted up the wall, while moaning and groaning in pain as he struggles, before he comes crashing down to the ground. A strange shadow of a face also manifests on the wall briefly before disappearing, and after investigating the place more, he noticed some kind of strange maintenance shaft door on the ceiling, and after recording it, he captures this. After recording the area for a while, he notices the door starts moving by itself. And on night 11 of his traumatizing experience, he does the unthinkable and musters the courage to go inside and explore. What he captures would send most people running straight away.
Alright, that looked like a artifact or something. Like, It belongs with Ed and Lorraine Warren in they basement. Cause that clearly looks evil. And it don't have any business doing being right there in the why is that even right there though? Come on, bro. Grab it. What is it? Whoa, whoa, whoa. Whoa.
Just like the guy with the fish tank, a creepy hand can be seen holding onto some kind of strange statue, and it seems that Tim only noticed it once it moved away. He now believes that he needs to recover that statue, so he will be heading back in to do so on another night. I suggest you check out his page, Tim Saver, as this is still ongoing. Shadow Invader.
I gotta check that page out. Word up.
The next video comes from the Reddit user Did353, and he explains that recently there was a black bear rummaging through the trash, and he heard and saw movement outside his window on one rainy night while he was home alone, and so he attempted to capture it on camera, but instead caught something a little more chilling. Watch closely.
So, I heard a noise. There was a black bear running around. He's been attacking our trash cans lately, and I want to get video of him because, like, my parents are away right now, but they want to see this black bear, and, like, he's hanging out in the woods around here, and I'm sure of it because he's been attacking our trash cans lately. Wait a minute. Who's in my room? Hey, 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 hey! Whoa, 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 who's in here? Okay, alright, yeah, no, I'm getting out of here.
After surveying the outside area, he sees no sign of movement. However, when he pans the camera back to his house, a black figure can be seen inside his room through the window, just standing there. He rushes straight back inside, only to find nothing there. So just what did he capture? Is this a real shadow figure, caught on camera, or something else entirely? As always, the final judgment is yours to make. Wake up to a nightmare. The first video comes from the TikTok user Brandown and seems to be the only video uploaded to the page so far. Brandown explains that he had played with the Ouija board, but realizes that he had messed up later on because he didn't close the session and end it properly. Ever since then, he had been plagued with paranormal events, which slowly grew more and more intense, to the point that he decided to start recording after being woken up one night by some strange sounds. What he captured was...
Y'all play with the Ouija board, shit like that. Like I wanna hear somebody experience on the Ouija board. Like some true shit. Cause I ain't playing with it. I ain't playing with none of that type of shit. I wanna I be liking to watch shit like that. Like see shit like that. I be like third person and shit. Like never first person. I don't wanna do it. But yeah, like that shit be crazy. Like, let's check this out though.
Was absolutely terrifying.
Look like you're in a hotel, motel, or some shit.
Ay, cabrón. No manches. ¿Qué era eso? No. Ay, no manches. No. Ay, no mames, no mames.
A pale grey face can be seen peeking out from behind a corner, staring directly at him. But when he rushes over, he finds nothing there, which scares him even more and sends him running back to his room. But then the door slams shut in front of his face, filling him with terror, and the video ends abruptly. When you use the Ouija board, it is important that you end it properly to make sure nothing follows you afterwards. But in the end, I'll let you be the judge. Just moved in. The next video comes from the TikTok user.
I ain't fucking with no Ouija board, man. Hell no. Hell no. I don't see how y'all know something is evil. Y'all know y'all ain't supposed to be fucking with it. Y'all still fuck with it. They sell the shit in Walmart. The fuck? They sell the shit in Walmart. They sell the shit for Christmas. Like, people buy people Ouija boards for Christmas. Like, what the fuck is wrong with y'all? Y'all crazy. I don't give a fuck if it's not original, it's a duplicate. The same shit. It's the same fucking curse. Y'all crazy, bro.
Leanne. Sometimes people move into a new home thinking they'll be better off. But all of a sudden, they begin to experience paranormal occurrences which creeps them out inside their own home. And that's exactly what happened when Leanne moved into a new home without checking the history of the place. One day she was filming what was meant to be a wholesome video of her son playing outside at their new home, but she ended up capturing something that gave her chills. It looks like the boy is playing with something unseen, and after throwing an object at it, he gets pushed to the floor. And at that same moment, we can hear a creepy voice whisper, "Get out." In another video, it looks like something enters the room and touches the boy. Watch closely. The boy says, "Who's that?" and then quickly turns around as if startled or touched by something unseen.
Install these cameras in your house, man. Xfinity got them. Cable companies got them shits. T-Mobile, all them shits got them shits. Get these. You see how she got the shit set up so she could watch her kids? I recommend y'all get them. Not only for burglaries, but for shit like this. Because if you 1% of some shit like this in your house, get out. Just leave. I don't give a fuck if you ain't got no money or nothing. Get the fuck out of there. You shouldn't be around that, and nothing should be getting attached to you to where you sit there in denial about it, and next thing you know, you can't get rid of it because it's attached to you now. No. Sent some shit, get the fuck out of there. Word up.
Scene. Leanne then goes on to explain that she started having scary reoccurring dreams of a man she's never seen before, and how she discovered a picture of this man who took his own life in this very same house.
We move into this house and I start having these really horrible dreams. They were very disturbing. I had the same dream, but a little bit different every night. This went on for a while. I would wake up in the middle of the night. My heart was pounding. I was sweating. I was like terrified. And I would wake my fiance up all the time, and he was getting so aggravated with me because he didn't understand what was going on, and I didn't either. So eventually I just kind of blocked it out, and I just wouldn't talk about it. Well, we ended up having a bonfire with my neighbors, and they had came over, and my one neighbor had said to me, so she said the family that lived in there previous had moved out because they were experiencing like scary, crazy stuff. I don't even know how she ended up showing me a picture of this man. She said this man had took his life in the house that I was living at, and the moment I looked at that picture, I knew that my house was haunted because it was the same man that I was dreaming of, and that was pretty much in my dreams every night. So this is when I knew that my house was haunted.
Seeing a picture of the very same man she had been having reoccurring dreams of was enough to confirm her suspicions of the place being haunted, and that was when she decided to move out after living there for only 7 months. So you should always check the history of the property before moving in. However, real or not, you can judge.
Look, I'd have left right there. I'd have left.
Abandoned facility.
Fuck out of there.
The next video comes from the TikTok user Irish Blood 101, who was working in an old abandoned urgent care facility over in Texas. He is supposed to be finding a leak to fix somewhere inside the building, but as he takes a look inside the place, it doesn't end very well.
Alright, I'm working in a old urgent care that just got shut down. It got shut down before the freeze here in Texas. I'm not sure why it closed down, but it's pretty spooky. I'm supposed to be looking for a leak in here. This bathroom.
Pardon me. The crazy part about it, you can feel when something ain't right. Your gut never lied to you. You hear how he just said it's pretty spooky. Not because he by himself, because this is his job, like this is what he do for a living. But he's just saying like this is spooky and he's recording it. You know what I mean? So let's see what the hell he got going on.
Creepy hallway. Real spooky place. Another bathroom.
Oh, that shit said, I see you.
As he proceeds to walk down the hallways, while looking inside each room, a creepy voice can be heard saying, I see you.
Loud and clear, too.
Another bathroom.
Although it appears he didn't hear this at the time, so he carried on looking inside the building, and a little later on, something spine-chilling happens that would make nearly anyone abandon their job and just leave the place.
This is a second two-story building. This used to be the elevator shaft right here. I guess we're taking the stairs. I guess meditation class used to be upstairs. Had to put your shoes in this little cubby.
As Corbin arrives at the stairs, what sounds like someone or something can be heard approaching loudly, as if they were charging down straight towards him. And naturally, he reacts and quickly gets out of the way, and after...
Somebody could have been fucking with him, though. Word. Somebody... But... we don't know. You know what I mean? But... I don't know, because the other video, somebody was running down the steps.
After a few moments to regain his composure, he musters the courage to go back to the stairs, and that's when the feeling of dread overcame him.
After some further investigation, there's no one else in this building. I fucking heard someone go down those stairs, though. So, I guess this was the meditation room. There's a lot of natural lighting in here. I probably don't need the flashlight right now. Here's the top of the elevator shaft. You can't fucking see anything down there. So here's a meditation room. Kind of looks like the fucking back rooms. It looks very culty.
Yeah.
There's a stage up here. It looks like a couple of altars next to them. Creepy. Okay, now I'm getting the fuck out of here. That was it.
As he arrives upstairs, he can feel the atmosphere change as he notices the creepy vibes of the place. And after hearing one final bang, he decides it's time to leave before something really bad happens. I guess in the end we may never know what happened within this facility, but sometimes the story is better left untold. If you have any video recommendations, you can send them over at depthsofdespair01@gmail.com. Family haunting. The next video comes from the TikTok page Martina Mino, who has been dealing with paranormal events inside her house for quite some time, leaving her family on edge. Inside the house, objects would move by themselves. Bangs could be heard on the walls, and they believe it was because of a haunted doll that they had in their possession, which they have since thrown away. Although this hasn't reduced the activity at all. On one night, one of her home security cameras captures something terrifying while her son is gaming. First, the two doors open and close by themselves, and then the chair slides all the way back, while the boy is sitting on it, freaking him out. Now, many viewers seem to think this was caused by the wind stream going through the two doors, but I don't think this was any wind, since it wouldn't be strong enough to push the chair back with the weight of a person on it. On another night, while recording a family video to send to the kid's father, they captured this.
While we were sending a video to Dad, this happened. Wait for it.
Oh my God, that's bad. No, it's okay. It's okay. It's okay, I could ignore it. Come away. No, it's alright. Don't be scared of it. No need to be scared.
But it doesn't stop there. They've had multiple occurrences of this activity, and even at night while being asleep, things happen.
I set up a camera in the kitchen and caught this.
Say hello, Daddy. Mina, say hello, Daddy.
Yo.
What the hell?
The ghost is getting really aggressive. Look, what happened last night?
While sleeping, something pulls her foot in the middle of the night, which has left her scared to sleep alone. Now this next video has racked up over 31 million views as the home security camera captures something undeniably chilling in the living room. Take a look.
What is this? What's happening? I'm making video of the show. No. Come on, going away.
The door handle starts rattling by itself, and as they get up to take a look at it, the gaming chair slides towards them. Just before something pulls against her sweater. Many people have mixed views, but Martina is adamant that her house is haunted and that the paranormal occurrences are real. But what do you think? Is this a real ghost caught on camera? Or just a flat-out ruse? The judgment is yours to make. And this is still ongoing, so you can watch more creepy videos over on the TikTok page Martina Mina.
Martina Mina. Bro? I hope this lady got the fuck up out that motherfucking house, man. Cause that shit is...
Tormented dog. A man named Harry who works late nights came home one night and saw his dog acting very scared. So he decided to get some security cameras to set up around the house in case things continued. And one night when he came home from work, he found his dog all rolled up into a small bag in the kitchen, making noises as if it was afraid for its life. Harry then decided to check his CCTV footage to understand what may have caused this horrifying experience for his dog. And this is what he captured. We could see by the dog's behavior that it looks very worried and on edge, and then suddenly gets scared at the sight of something in the corner that we aren't able to see. But we can see that the dog is focused on one particular part of the room until it lets out a sound of terror, as if it were just attacked. The man did say that this wasn't the first time, and other strange occurrences have happened in the house previously. So could this be something paranormal? Or is it just a ruse? I hope it is paranormal, because scaring the poor animal just for a video is definitely not funny. But I'll let you be the judge. In another video coming from the TikTok user Milena, when she just so happened to be home alone one day, everything was normal until her dog suddenly started to act strange and began to growl for no reason, when she never heard this before. Take a look.
Bruh. What do you see? Oh my god.
Whoa.
What? Girl? You're gonna get me scared.
We can see the dog has gotten in front of Milena in a defensive stance, which many viewers said was the act of the dog trying to protect its owner by getting in between her and whatever creepy unseen.
Look at the hairs on the back of the dog neck. Look. Look. You see the hairs on the neck? Yo.
Force lies in wait by the door. We can also see the hair on its back standing up, which implies that the dog is feeling threatened by something the camera can't see. just what could cause such a sudden change in behavior? Let me know your thoughts down below. The night shift. A security guard who works night shifts at a supermarket was hearing bangs and other unexplained sounds coming from within the building, always after 12 a.m. But as he proceeded to do his rounds, not once did he ever find someone in the building. So one night, when he started hearing noises again, he decided to pull out his phone and record as he patrolled the building. What he captured was definitely chilling.
Chilling. What, chilling, motherfucker? We chilling, nah, man, we chilling. That shit scared me, motherfucker. Oh, I hear laughing. Man, you crazy as hell, dog.
As he walks around, he hears some of the toys going off on their own in the middle of the night. After a closer inspection, he realizes that it's impossible for them to just go off on their own, and he just decides to not stick around and get the hell out of there quickly. It may not sound like much, but in the midst of the night when you're alone, a simple toy going off in a large building by itself is enough to tell you to get out of there quickly. Of course, it is also possible that this is just another simple ruse, but then again, the same could be said otherwise too. So once again, I'll leave the judgment to you. It lives here.
Yeah, that's crazy.
The next video comes from a man named John Plymell, who one day with his friend went out to explore an abandoned farmhouse in upstate New York, not too far from his grandma's home. The house is located in a secluded area away from everything else. There's just a single old road that goes by the area. You can tell how old the place is just by looking at the state of it, and as they go inside, they experience something utterly terrifying.
Oh yeah. Oh man. Oh no.
What's wrong with this picture? Look at the house. The fuck is you doing in there, bro? Like, this is probably what they mean by you need to be minding your business. Probably like 30% of mind your fucking business. This is what that means right here.
Bro, it stinks. Bro, look at all this garbage. Look how old those TVs are. Whoa.
Just like the outside suggested, the house is completely run down. The walls are decaying, the basement is full of debris, and the upstairs looks like you would just fall straight through. Despite that, they continue inside.
Yo, I guess that's it. That's the basement? Yeah, that's disgusting. What? It's just piled up trash.
Things get increasingly creepy when they hear something upstairs.
You're hearing that, right? Like random footsteps? Look at the floor. If somebody was up there, they would fall through. Bro, I'm getting cold. You can see Yo. That I'm going through the bath. Bro!
you just seen where they was at and where they pointed to where the footprints was coming from, the way that motherfucking ceiling fell and the wood lines that you could see through upstairs, a 5-year-old would have walked and fell through that motherfucker. I heard a couple of people up that motherfucker. And then somebody threw something at these niggas. Like, come on, bro. Like, wow.
They hear the sounds of footsteps and then an object thrown as they try to get out. But what was truly terrifying is the unknown scream that emerged out of nowhere as they ran, and even after they were outside. Even worse when one of them states, if something was up there, they would fall through. We catch a glimpse of movement upstairs.
Somebody was up there to fall through. You can see.
So just who or what exactly could be living upstairs in this old rundown building? And how is the floor not breaking? My guess is as good as yours. The guest in the guest room. The next video comes from the French TikTok user Lucas. Lucas and his friend have been experiencing some creepy, unexplained things inside his house, like objects moving by themselves, banging sounds as well as footsteps coming from above. The paranormal activity has grown quite strong over time. However, it's the first time for Lucas to experience this, and so he decided to record, not knowing what terrors to expect.
Alors, on vient de mettre pause au film, ça a couru à l'étage, et ça bouge de ouf. Lucas, tu vas voir.
C'est grave chelou que ça bouge sans rien, ça. Ça va se casser la gueule.
C'est hyper flippant.
Ça s'arrête pas, hein.
Faut qu'on aille voir.
Vas-y.
Je t'attends en bas. Hein.
Cool. Bah, viens avec moi.
C'était une blague. Merde, ta chambre, ça. C'est déjà bien flippant.
La chambre rouge.
Et donc là, il y a Mimi qui nous a rejoint. Donc là, on est sur le reportage maison hantée. Je tiens à préciser qu'on a entendu quelqu'un littéralement courir à l'étage. C'était pas le chat, évidemment, il était vers nous. Et on n'a rien dans la chambre.
As they go upstairs, they find nothing strange inside the red room. Then they decide to check out the guest room.
Pas comme chambre.
C'est la chambre d'amis. Mais on s'en sert quasiment pas.
C'est hyper flippant. Ok, donc là, il y a littéralement une porte ouverte. Ce qui est...
Ouais, bah, normalement, c'est le placard qui est fermé. C'est le placard où j'ai mis tout le bordel que j'ai emménagé. Puis c'est allumé, normalement. C'est pas allumé, normalement.
Suspicious of the closet as the owner says it's usually kept closed. They head over to check it out, but find nothing once again. They then go downstairs, but as soon as they do, they hear unexplainable footsteps coming from above once again.
Man, I'd have got the fuck out of there.
They approach the guest room slowly as they hear footsteps coming from within, until a sudden bang on the door is heard and they open it to look inside. But just like before, there's nothing there. It's important to note the cat's behavior, as many people say that even the cat reacted with fear, knowing there was something chilling inside that room. He then decided to set up a security camera inside the guest room to see what he might capture. And after hearing noises once again, he decides to check the footage, and this is what he captured. As you can see, the creepy closet door in the guest room opens by itself, and most of the activity seems to revolve around here. My guess is that there's some kind of cursed item or object inside that could be causing this, since it's full of stuff. But just what do you think? Is it something paranormal, or an advanced ruse? You judge. Human turned demon. There are people who believe in the practice of black magic and evil sorcery, who believe they are able to transfigure or disfigure others and themselves at will. This video has recently gone viral and is supposedly a case of someone who has experienced this and is now wild like an animal or a demon. Watch closely.
Así en cuatro patas corrió desde mi barrio hasta la forma. Atravesó el río para la chuchada allá, güey. Se oía la ladradera de la chuchada donde venía el verde. The man seems to contort and move in a strange manner while letting out wild noises that don't sound like any human or animal at all. Is this just a person under the heavy influence of drugs being restrained in a cage?
That's that K2 right
or is
there,
there
man.
more to it? Let me know what you think.
I seen niggas do that shit when I was bad. Niggas do that K2 right there.
Knock, knock. This video comes from a man named Mario, who has been experiencing some paranormal activity for quite some time. From objects moving by themselves, shadow figure sightings around the house, and many more. It has gotten to the point where Mario doesn't know what to do anymore. He has tried calling priests to come and exorcise whatever evil presence lies within his house, but they didn't believe him. So one day, he decided to record these events for proof
And this is what he captured.
5 de la tarde, en mi casa, veo la cámara, llaman, no hay nadie. Pero no hay nadie. A ver. No hay nadie, golpean la puerta. Esto es rarísimo. ¡Ay! Esto es rarísimo. ¿Qué es esto? No hay nadie parado abajo. ¿Es algo, Batata? Estoy en pedo y hay alguien ahí. ¿Qué carajo es esto? ¿Qué está ahí? ¿Ay?
After checking that there was no one outside, he noticed that there was a shadow in the window that looked like a person. Mario states that there was nothing on the other side that could have caused this shadow. And to make things worse, the bike pump right in front of it fell off the chair all on its own. I hope we'll get to see more footage from Mario soon. But just what do you guys think of this? Is this house really haunted? Or is it just a simple ruse? You judge. The hospital patient. This next video comes from the TikTok user Noah.vq, who works as a security guard and does the night shifts for an abandoned hospital building that is soon scheduled to be demolished. He usually patrols the corridors and checks to make sure that nobody is trespassing on the premises, but often finds himself getting startled by sudden sounds and strange occurrences that he just can't explain. On one particular night, the hospital alarm goes off, so he goes over to investigate the cause of the alarm, but captures something creepy instead.
Alright, besides that alarm, I just heard some more sounds. I don't know what it is, man, but this place is creepy. I wanna get the f out of here.
A hospital bed just comes sliding around a corner on its own, freaking Noah out. However, he can't just up and leave as he must fulfill his duty as a security guard. But later in the night, he hears something again and goes over to check, this time inspecting each room as he walks by to ensure they're all empty. And that's when he captures this.
Alright guys, so I'm gonna go ahead and look over here, checking the rooms and dude, this shit, honestly, like, yeah, this shit.
This time, something else comes sliding down the hallway and crashes into the wall.
Dude, this shit, honestly, like.
Now for the next few weeks, not much really happens until one day the creepy noises return. This time, when he goes to investigate, he captures something absolutely chilling.
Alright guys, I'm at the empty floors. I was hearing some noise coming up right now. It's kind of freaking me out, so I'm gonna be filming a little bit. Saying some shit. What the
While walking past each room, Noah captures what looks like a terrifying black shadow figure just standing there over by the window inside one of the rooms. But when he turns back a few seconds after to check again, there's nothing there. So, is this a real shadow figure inside a haunted hospital building? Or is it all just a simple ruse? The judgment is yours. Tormented
Fuck
Dog.
that job, dog. Fuck that
YouTuber
job.
Hoopla22 recently uploaded a strange and creepy video. He says that I used to be a non-believer till now or last night. Thought my buddy Derek was pulling a prank on me like he always does. So I tried to record in an attempt to catch him in the act. I was on the toilet when it happened, and I heard Nala barking like crazy, which made me think he was in the house. I was so wrong. Nala and I are staying at my parents' house for now. She is okay, but her little trembles have not gone away ever since that night. Needless to say, what Hoopla captured terrified both him and his dog Nala. Take a look.
Nala! Nala! Nala!
Yo. Yo, go wipe your ass and check on your dog. He ain't even wipe his ass. Nasty motherfucker.
Nala? Derek? Nala, come on out. Nala, come on out, seriously. Derek? Nala, where'd you go, princess? Nala?
Baby! No! What's wrong, Angel? Who do I love? Who do I love, pretty girl? Okay.
That is so weird. I've like never seen her that scared. Never seen her get that scared. Derek? Derek, that you? Nala. Nala. Come on, we're going. Nala, we're leaving. Let's go.
Right.
Come on, baby.
As he searches the house, he finds his dog Nala hiding in a room while trembling in fear. He then hears something coming from the kitchen, which causes him to panic and command his dog to get up so they can leave, thinking there may be an intruder inside his house and not his friend Derek. But suddenly, the door to their room slams shut, leaving Hoopla stunned with fear. He has been staying at his parents' house ever since, but Nala has not stopped shaking till this day. Hopefully she'll go back to normal soon. I do think this could be a genuine paranormal experience, especially judging by the whimpering sounds Nala was making. But once again, the judgment is yours. If you see any videos good enough to be on a top 5, send them over to depthsofdespair01@gmail.com.
This crazy.
Light in the Woods. TikTok user Mr. Fender76 has a whole page based on cars, family life and work projects. Nothing to do with the paranormal. However, he recently purchased a 2002 Nissan Xterra and decided to install some LED reverse lights on it. And one of his viewers requested that he test it out and show the performance of the lights. And so Mr. Fender decided to head into the woods to showcase his new installation, but managed to capture something absolutely terrifying instead.
The lights are definitely functional, but unfortunately I live in a city and there are street lights everywhere. But I can find a place to go test them. Okay, I found some really dark woods. I just put some tinfoil over the reverse lights. So I'm gonna show you what the stock reverse lights look like, and then I'm gonna uncover them and show you what the added reverse lights look like. These are the stock reverse lights.
Literally can't see anything.
And these are the ones I just installed. Look how friggin' bright that is. This is amazing. Yeah, so these are not just for looks.
After the car lights turn on, a creepy looking hand can be seen just sliding back around the tree and into the darkness. Mr. Fender then decided to come back here during the day to take a look.
Okay, this road goes down to the lake, which is right there, and a public boat landing. This is where my truck was backed in. Well, it's actually a path, and that is the tree with the stick leaned up against it. As you can see, people illegally dump stuff out here all the time. Mostly trash, but a lot of animal carcasses too. And this is the tree. And here we are behind the tree. It's where my Xterra was backed in. I'm about 5'10". I'm not a very superstitious person, so you're not going to get much out of me. I just think, if anything, somebody back here.
A creepy hand behind a tree in the complete darkness of the night, and he still thinks it was just a person. To be honest, that would be the scariest possibility anyway. What do you think? Ghost or a person or something else? Let me know down below. Humanoid Woods.
It could be a setup.
An Indonesian YouTuber by the name Wak Ringa usually likes to explore supposedly haunted locations around the country that are recommended to him by his viewers. And for a while now they have been requesting that he go and explore a particular forest in Indonesia. A forest that many locals claimed they had seen humanoid creatures within. And so, upon his arrival, he decided to turn on his live stream. And as he makes his way through the woods, not much happens for the most part of it. Until he captures something terrifying.
Kalian dengar sesuatu? Kalian dengar suara? Kalian dengar suara dan mereka seperti mengikuti di belakang gua, teman-teman. Ya, gua dengar suara. Gue dengar suara, teman-teman. Dan arahnya di daerah sini. Astagfirullah. Anjing. Goblok.
While traveling through the forest, he encounters some humanoid creatures, and just moments later, one of them charges towards him while making a creepy sound. He instantly runs away and doesn't return. Now, are these real humanoid creatures or not? You judge. Beast encounter. This next video comes from the TikTok page The Weird Shelf, and in the footage a man was out near the woods with a family member over in Blue Ridge, Georgia in the United States, when all of a sudden he started hearing some loud growling sounds and decided to get his camera out and start recording, but he never expected to lay eyes on this beast. Take a look.
Get in the house! Get in the house!
Chasing this shit. He chasing it.
As he records, he captures a tall humanoid-looking figure heading into the woods and decides to follow in pursuit to identify what it may be.
It was like his back red.
The creature looks tall and brown, leading many people to believe that this is a Bigfoot sighting. But just what do you guys think? As always, the final judgment is yours to make.
I think it's crossbreeds, and I think it's bigger shit than everything. Like, I don't think that cause you know you got giant butterflies, giant centipedes, you know what I mean? All the dinosaurs, like, you know what I mean? Like, I think those, like, you know, you got all type of reptiles now. Like, if they will be bigger than what the fuck they get, they'll be dinosaurs. You know what I mean? So, like, mermaids, I believe in that shit. I believe in all that shit, man. Like, word up. They out here. We ain't alone. They out here.
Uninvited. The next video comes from a man named Marcio Palmer. Marcio lives alone with his 2 cats. and has been living peacefully for a while. That is, until just recently. He has been hearing strange noises around the house, and one day while playing with his cats, he hears cups dropping in the kitchen, but when he goes to check, he finds nobody there. Later on, when he decides to watch something on Netflix, something alerts him and gives him the chills. Watch closely.
Ciao, sono Elisa e sono andata dai miei tre ragazzi.
The door to his room that he says is always left wide open somehow slammed shut with full force, and after returning back to the living room, the light can be seen shaking by itself. Marcio then attempts to sit back down and start the film, but the creepy activity intensifies. And just moments after, this happens. The activity is getting more and more hostile every minute, but in spite of that, he continues to record anyway. Objects can be seen moving on their own, as well as doors closing and knocking sounds can be heard coming from around the house. Marcio now believes it was a bad idea to move in on his own. and that you shouldn't be alone because bad things can happen anytime. Let me know if you agree. Talking to the devil. This next video was uploaded just recently by Luis Alvarez, but was mysteriously removed shortly after because the guy in the video was too tormented by the event and convinced it was the devil come to take his soul. But who knows? In the video, the man can be seen working as a security guard doing the night shift inside a private company building over in Colombia. And while doing his rounds, patrolling the building at night, it seems as though he begins to converse with someone, and things soon take a turn for the creepy. We can see the security guard wave to somebody and begin conversing with them. You would think that somebody was bound to emerge from the darkness so we can see who he is talking to, but nobody ever does. It seems that he is talking to no one. Working a night shift in a big empty private building and talking to somebody who isn't there is enough to scare anyone. But after the security guard reveals that he was supposedly talking to an old woman who was looking for directions and someone to guide her to a specific place in the building, as to where and why is a mystery. But we can see that the security guard is there talking for quite some time with this supposed person that we can't see. And after some time, his radio goes off, and the fear quickly overwhelms him after hearing something that sends him into the depths of despair.
Hey yo, like, subscribe, leave a comment. What's your outtakes on this? Cause mine's is like, wow. Amy, I thank you for directing me to this page. And I was gonna try to start doing the UFOs and shit, but this took me out there. This took me out there. This we've been sitting down. Y'all was chilling, rocking with me for over an hour. Fist bump. But nah, yo, like I said, man, like I don't know why people just don't dip. Get the fuck up out of there. Like, why are you there? You scared? Shit could only get worse. Yo, that's my thoughts on that shit, man. Like, get out of there, man. To the next upload, I'm your boy, Moody Montana. I appreciate y'all for coming, sitting down for a minute, taking the time out your YouTube time, and smoking and thinking with Montana. Later.